Oh, first off, just got back from the World Cup. Can you just sort of give me your initial thoughts on how the tournament went for you guys?
Well, I think it was definitely a very competitive event. China, Japan, Mongolia, they all have very strong teams, and they showed that. I definitely think that we let some things slip away. I thought we were in both matches to win versus China and Japan, and we just let a few situations slip away from us, and it cost us the match in a few different matches. So, overall, I know we're right there with everyone. We didn't get it done this time, but there's no team better than us out there. I think that we just, we need to be able to close the deal, and we just didn't do that this past weekend. So.
Can you speak a little bit to Helen's performance? I mean, she went 4-0. It's pretty good.
Well, I think Helen. She had tough matches. I mean, the matches weren't easy. I thought she had to really work hard and find a way to win in a couple of them. But sometimes that's how it is, and that's what we talked about. As sometimes you're not on, and you got to find a way still. And she did a good job. I think, especially in the last match with Japan. She ended up losing a clinch, and came back the next two periods and won the match, and really wasn't on but found a way to win, and that's the sign of a champion. And so I thought Helen did a great job in fighting through that and battling through that, just beating herself a little bit, and she did a good job.
Good.
So.
We saw a bunch of or international unity at the men's World Cup in Iran. Can you speak a little bit how it was over in Mongolia?
Well, I think the same thing. I mean, I think everyone's still very much in shock or, in dismay of what happened. And we realize that we've got to pull together and be unified and to fight this and to try to change the course of the IOC decision. So I think there's very much, from everyone's part, a willingness to work together and to compete hard on the mat, but off the mat, unite. And so I think we saw that quite a bit over there. And the other thing we saw is, I think just, standing up and doing what we need to do to help our sport survive. And no matter what was said or done, the teams were going to make that happen. And so, they took some pictures together. They did a few things like that to show that unity and to show their support for keeping wrestling in the Olympics. And so I think everyone's just kind of wondering how else they can help. And I think that's where it's at. So, but overall, it was a good competition. I mean, like I said, we didn't get the job done, but again, we have a very good team right now. I think our program is sitting in a good place right now. We've just got to start finding a way to close the deals on countries like China and Japan. We've been close a lot of times, and we just haven't closed the deal. So I think that the girls all realize that we were very capable of winning those matches, and we need to have that expectation when we step on the mat, and not that hope, but the expectation to win. And so I think that we did accomplish that on this trip. We had some great performances as well. We shut out Kazakhstan and Belarus and wrestled pretty good. I thought we had some newcomers onto the team. I thought they did a great job of representing USA. So overall, I think it was a plus, and we just need to continue to move forward. And I think everything is well within reach right now. So.